I was there, but I I have to say that I was so excited.
It's been a long time, 13 years. I mean, now it's really hitting me hard.
Hello everybody, I'm Mariko.
I'm Tina.
I'm Kwan.
Today we want to introduce you this new kyoten, The Human Condition and Beyond This World. Okay, so we all read the book more than one time, right? Mm-hmm. How did you like the book?
I realized that it really is from the ninth dimension, you know? Mm-hmm. And he says it, you are learning this lecture from ninth dimension. Sounds simple, but it really is. I mean, it's only through mastery can you get teachings from the highest part of heaven, you know?
Yes, exactly.
And really, you are learning a lecture
Yeah.
from the ninth dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Omayo Cantare.
It's like, oh my God, that is impossible. It's never been that clear. You know,
Yes.
the light of heaven has never, the message of heaven has never been that powerfully clear, presented in physical form in books. So these are, you know, that's what I'd like to convey to people. It's like you are, this is the words of God, it really is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. This book contains 2 lectures. So let's talk about the first lecture, The Human Condition. Which part do you want to recommend to everyone?
Well, I wanted to say, I didn't want to give away, because there's so many like treasure words I didn't want to give away, but I wanted to say, like, Master talks about 3 grades, I think 3 levels of peace.
Yes.
Which is interesting. 3 levels of peace.
Yeah.
Of,
I know.
Your mind.
Yeah. I love the part that leading up to that, where he says, be immersed in your mind.
Be immersed in, or be immersed in and into the bottom of your heart, and look inside of you. What can you find in the bottom of your heart?
You just feel like with those words, you feel yourself going deeper and deeper into your heart.
Yes. And I love that word because we don't get that exact word in Japanese. It's like, well, we have a similar vocabulary, but you can visualize yourself going deep down, you know, inside your mind.
Right.
Which he explains it that it's a deep sea inside of you. So be immersed in. It's really visual.
It's like you dive deep into the sea of your mind.
Wow.
Like this. And that you put your whole consciousness into the center of your soul here. And that way you become aware of your soul, I feel. You become more aware of the center of your soul. And that's so important. When I did this, when I tried this to put my consciousness into the depths of my mind, I felt like all my fears were going away.
Wow.
Yeah, because I felt like usually we're like surface conscious. But when you go into the depths of your mind, you find like light and you find God's love. And so you feel stronger. So for me, it's a huge, huge mercy from the Lord to learn this teaching.
I agree.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really kind of the essence of religion and self-improvement and all that. You know, you gotta go really, really deep, which I haven't really done so much, you know. I mean, it's just excuses, really. It's good to go really deep beyond the shell of the ego, you know.
Yes, and it's really important these times, you know, when people have fear and anxiety and all that. I think it brings us peace, really.
Yeah.
And like Kwan said, there are 3 steps, so I'm aiming to be the 3rd one. Yeah, please look and check yourself.
No, I mean, even the first one is good. I mean, even the second one is quite deep. Third one is that's really...
Yeah.
He just will say something deep and you're like, there's no explanation. There's no, what, can you say more? Can you explain more? No, there isn't. You just have to contemplate on yourself.
Well, that's why I'm so grateful to have this kyoten, because like I was saying earlier, when you listen to Master directly, the words basically are like, shoo, shoo, shoo. The words are like going, past so fast. But when you have the time to read each single word, like, wow, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I just kept reading the same line over and over, like just to like dive into the words, immerse myself into the words. So I'm really grateful to have this. I like the question 3 in Human Condition, which is page 64. He says that to forgive is to be forgiven. It was deep.
Yes.
Yes.
Because we are created from the same spiritual being.
Yes. Like it says in the True Words Spoken by Buddha, we are all brothers and sisters, and we have to, we don't have a difference.
Right.
Like we are one.
Right.
And when we can't forgive someone, or like we hate someone, or things like that, we think that we're separate. So like he's not me, or I'm not him or her. So I think this forgive is to be forgiven is a deep sentence. Yes.
Moving on from that, it says this, because they are yourself. They, other people, they are yourself.
Yes.
Wow.
I like this part. I want to give away a little bit. I don't want to give too much away, but this kind of like...
What page?
66. There's a great circle, and when you walk on this circle, you will come back to the starting point. So you lose nothing, and you gain experience only. This is the secret of love.
Wow.
I was like walking in a circle. That's cool. I had that experience when I was actually before I met Happy Science. Where I realized everything moves in circles, and there's no actual straight lines in nature. Because I was out in nature, I was like, there is no exact perfectly straight line on a ruler. It's only man-made. And man-made, you can actually, even man-made, it's not actually straight if you're looking in the microscope. But everything it's circular and wavy.
Yeah, I love this part too. And it says secret, right?
This is the secret of love.
This year's Laws of Secret.
Okay.
Nice connection.
And I wanted to connect it to this, the second lecture, page 114, Beyond This World.
114.
Yes. It says, this is today's lecture, Beyond This World. There are a lot of secrets about the other world, but I will teach you more than this lecture on another day. This is just guidance. So he gave us guidance to lead us
on
to this
another
world
day.
of
13 years later.
Yeah.
But for El Cantare, it's just one drop of time.
Yes,
It is.
it is.
So the next one, Beyond This World.
Yeah.
It's good that there's
This
Q&As.
lecture was great.
Q&As.
Yeah, Q&A was good. Yeah.
Actually, both of the Q&As had a question about doing mission work in America. It was really interesting. Especially if you're American, you gotta read those. It's great. Really, a lot of clues. And one of them is about the LGBT issue, gay marriage, and all that, same-sex marriage. So it's quite deep. It was a long answer too, so there's a lot to think about. But.
So, which point did you like the most in Beyond This World?
Beyond This World?
Yeah.
I think I mentioned it earlier, but the personal voice, because he says, please listen to me carefully on page 112. My disciples, listen to me carefully. So it's like, yes.
Twice. He says it twice. Wow, he says it twice.
And then there's such a powerful message. Fulfill the mission of light from now on. And it goes on, and I love this part. The conclusion is one. The conclusion is one. Please read what the conclusion is.
This is amazing.
I mean, his own words, his own, how do you say, his own English.
Yeah, El Cantare English.
El Cantare English.
Yes.
It is.
It has so much power. Each word has so much power and weight.
I like how you say weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavy, right? I don't know how to, deep, heavy.
Yeah.
It has a weight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite part?
Page 98. He mentions about self-centered people and God-centered people. It's easy to understand.
Yeah.
So he says that check to see if you are self-centered or if you're God-centered. And he doesn't explain that much, so it's like a koan.
Right.
So let me think about this, time to time. In the end of the day, I would, read this book and tell myself, how was I today?
Yeah.
Reflection point?
Yes. We want everyone, if you're a member, must read.
Yes.
Must buy, must read.
And
Yes.
take it as your personal love letter from God to you.
Wow.
To you. Yeah.
yes.
Don't miss it. Don't miss
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, for some reason, it just works. The timing. These lectures are almost pretty much perfect for the 2021. What's going on in the world right now?
Right. Very
I realized it.
current. Very current.
Yeah, it's been a long time. 13 years. I mean, now it's really hitting me hard. Like,
Yes.
it's because back 13 years ago, I was not ready to hear it. Basically, I was just like, what?
You can feel the personal, like how personal it is for each disciple.
Yeah.
Because he says, my disciple, listen carefully. Listen carefully, like that. And you just feel like he's giving you personal advice.
So I recommend this book to whoever wants to become a better person, who wants to know what peace of mind is, who wants to make this world a utopia. So I think, all these three applies to every one of us.
For sure.
Yes. So
And there's a lot of hints for missionary work, how to do your missionary work.
yes.
So you'll feel some warmth.
Yeah.
Or how do you feel when
Yeah.
you're moved by the truth? How do you feel, Mark?
How do I feel?
Yeah. When you hear or when you read a lecture.
Just my tears just
Yeah.
run unintentionally, and I'm like, I don't know how to say it, but I feel like I'm safe and
Right.
loved,
Right.
and just I just want to say thank you, like
Right.
just only gratitude is
Right.
there.
Right.
Yes. How do you feel?
Well, when I was reading this the other day, I was so amazed by so many personal messages I found in here, so much love from El Cantare, that I ran to the Gohonzon, and with tears I said, thank you for your English lectures, thank you for your English lectures, like that. Maybe at the time, the real time, I couldn't, feel that much gratitude, but now, because I can hold this in my hand,
Yes.
I can feel it and express it. How about you, Kwan?
Yeah, I feel gratitude and awe, just awe of the authority. I mean, I really recognize it as the supreme authority, It really is like reading a new Bible. This is a new scripture, like this is it, It's just a matter of practicing it and having my own discovery. And he really, I mean, he's extremely loving. He's very loving. He really wants us to find the pearl within, the diamond within. You know, that's one of the key points, you know. Don't just read it as words on paper. I mean, you really have to put into practice and find that pearl within. And when you do, it's a profound experience. I'd like to experience that someday soon, or maybe not soon, maybe a long time, but
Yes. So thank you all for
Yeah,
today.
thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody, please have a same or similar experience as we did, and let's keep on believing and practicing Lord's words and truth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please listen to me carefully. My disciples, listen to me carefully. Fulfill the mission of light from now on. Do, act, love, give. What you think goodness from heaven. That is a mission of you.